Very funny. I like your attitude.
And now he's gonna blast us. Yeah! So, just for context, all of these journal entries are written by Leafas. A girl that I may or may not have liked once told me that the pink flutterscotch reminded her of a kiss. When I asked her if I could remind her instead, she ran away. I learned a harsh lesson that day. Stop eating onion sandwiches. And that's how I turned gay. Reading that as a kid.
We do so by the grace of the Sky Spirit Valoo. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of the Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is his scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings.
But oh well, the poison will shred him. Multifera? Oh, Yuna's dead. Oh, Riku's dead. Lulu's? Okay, what the fuck is going on? How many turns does this guy get? What the fuck was that? What?
Oh yeah, I get 5 attacks in a row.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I have a special attack that lets me go 5 times in a row.
Guys, it's the unicorn fight all over again. Ooh. My pitch was, all the people who'd been affected by Shrek, you know, before Shrek 1, you know, all the people the families of the people he killed and ate, you know, they file a class action lawsuit against him. That's what I want. The scene I really want for this court case Shrek, you know, he comes in, he's wearing a suit, and he sits down and he's like, oh, everyone loves me now. I'm Shrek. And then, of course, it's got to be a jury of people who don't know him. So in walks the Mad Hatter, the Red Queen, all from Alice in Wonderland. And they don't know him. So he doesn't have all the, you know, the press that he's gathered. People don't know him. So he's once again having to deal with, prejudice. But you know, it's prejudice in the court system.
Ooh, ha, I think they scatter.
In my Shrek court scene, I'm 50-50 about whether Shrek is representing himself or if Donkey's his lawyer. Because I feel like Donkey would want to be his lawyer. I think maybe he rocks up, he's planning to defend himself.
Do you know what it's like to be ridiculed for putting flour instead of sugar?
Yeah, it's a very... So yeah, I think Shrek plans to represent himself, you know, at the point when he thinks, I'm Shrek, everyone loves me. But then after, you know, it turns out the jury is entirely made of people who don't know him, and they're going to be prejudicial towards him. That's when Donkey steps in as his lawyer. Donkey is also wearing a suit. I have no role for Fiona. I guess I would like a scene of, like, Fiona and the ogre babies, like, looking sad. Oh, I think that would be very funny. You know, we get the whole Swamp Squad coming in for, you know, character references, you know. But of course, you know, we get the scene where Pinocchio is up on the stand, he's asked a question, and he's lying to make Shrek look good, but of course then his nose grows. And Shrek goes, oh, why did I call him to the stand? I'm not doing the Shrek voice. I don't know how mine ends. Because if Shrek had murdered people and eaten them before the first movie, he can't get away with it. He should be arrested. Maybe he just gets like a ton of community service. But that's kind of an anticlimactic ending. It's difficult. this guy's not gonna know it. Hit him! Oh, mission status fucking sick! Nah, I ran away. Green. Bulbit worm! Oh, thank God. Trade for 2,500. Oh, I'm so glad there are regular bobbit worms. There we go. Okay. Blah. Been a while since we have microphone issue. Alright.
There's a great number of books in
There's a
this
great number of
collection.
books in this collection.
Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
Alright. Easy tours.
Ah, Vasilisa, here you are. I've been thinking about that wind and three sides and river shells.
I have no memory of this.
So you've remembered about being Sosietko in that spa?
Now, I think we should go back in the church in Yenidor. Maybe something will come up there.
Alright.
Let's go. But is there anything left? Centuries have passed.
I guess we're putting off werewolf acquisition quest.
We'll search near the foundations, in the cellar. All secrets are hidden underground. You know that better than most. When we'll be in Galbets, maybe then I can tell some future. I'm a Sosietka after all.
Divination in Gulbets. The connection between Gulbets and the underworld. The world of the dead is obvious. It was a place where Domovoy was said to dwell if he did not already live behind the furnace or in the attic. It was also a place for Yuletide groom divinations. These divinations were for young women who were about to become old maids, whose peers, girls of the same age or 1 to 2 years apart, were already married, or those whose little sisters were already getting married. The divination was frightening. A girl would go down the Gulbets in secret, having let her hair down. She would remove her belt, her cross, her beads, and her dress, wearing only a robe. She would light her mother's wedding candle and look into the mirror. Sometimes 2 mirrors were placed to create a corridor of light. When she saw a groom, the girl was to cover the mirror once, otherwise a choit would come out and strangle her. Alright. Sounds good. Gotta pester my choice real quick. Very nice. Ooh. Alright, who we got? Fire, hunger, animals, fire. Fire, hunger, animals, fire. Got a lot of weather and strife. Mostly strife. Wait, why does only one of them have a chance of getting herbs? Alright. Let's go. No. I read it wrong. I thought that was a secret path downwards.
Proshka stops every now and then. Circling around a bit, he hesitantly proceeds on his course. It seems as if something is bothering the demon. Something about the road ahead that he hasn't himself realized yet. At the next stop, a gust of wind blows dust in your face. Could it be a demonic wedding?
Oh, I'm not gonna ruin a wedding.
You jump into prickly roadside bushes, dragging Proshka with you. After a few moments, the wind dies down.
Yeah, I'm not attacking a marriage couple.
The road whirlwind is a harbinger of a northern night. The wind bends the trees and sends dust and leaves flying to the empty spaces of the Yenidor crossroads. Somewhere deep in the forest, a lone wolf begins his song. Proshka stops in hesitation once more.
What a wind.
What a wind.
Why are you standing there, Proshka?
remembered. I used to visit this place often. Perhaps when I was alive, one of the chutes. It doesn't look like my church was worshipped much, does it?
All you think is about being worshipped. What else could
Classic
happen
cat
if
behavior.
tied Proshka to this place?
I'm gonna have to use knowledge ability. I've got no idea. Crossroads. That doesn't help me. Hint. No one celebrates on Crossroads. It's a dangerous place.
Perhaps he had a meeting
Blah.
at the shoot there.
Yes. We were known for discussing matters at the crossroads. What else will you think of?
All right, let's go to Yenidor. I bet we can find something there.
God, it really is windy.
The old bridge creaks from the cold wind, the cold water of some swampy river rippling beneath it. In the middle of it, you notice forest chorts looking at you with their cold, lifeless eyes from the reeds.
Wait, is it chuds or chorts? Because they said chorts. Whatever,
As
it
soon
has.
as you voice your Zagawer, the chorts scramble. Can they feel your growing power? Proshka's eyes shine in the dark.
Oop, secret path. Oh, it's a herbalist. I don't need herbs.
What?
What?
Some pranics. I've solved everything already. Oh,
They never have any pre-annex.
well, take a look then.
Alright, what you got? I don't know. I don't really use herbs. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. My chorts bring me enough herbs.
The northern wind bends the treetops. Their rustling fills the swamps with a rhythmical noise, in which you hear the whisperings of leshis and the wings of demons flapping beneath the ground. You stop for a minute, thinking of how ancient these forests truly are. How many centuries have they stood here? How many centuries will they stand yet? Your meditations are interrupted by Proshka's grumbling. Yenidor is close.
Rhythmical? Isn't it rhythmic? Whatever. God, I'm sick of this church. Herb. That's not a herb.
This church looks empty now.
Good observation. Cuckoo's tear. God, why did they let me run so far?
What a dump, right?
What?
Look at all this rotten wood. And it used to all be so fine. Don't just stand there, Weiser. There is the door to the Undercroft. Open it.
God, so pushy. Alright, you happy, Proshka? This is everything you dreamed?
It's not as simple as that. Search the chests. Perhaps you'll find something.
What am I looking for?
There appears to be a guy in the background.
How would I know? Now, don't look at me like that. There are icons all over the place. It's bad for me to look at them, you know.
Pictures.
Some pictures are mixed with the icons.
There.
When you approach the old wooden planks, you feel a draft.
Let me look around more.
An old kitchenware.
An old kitchenware.
Old church books.
No, it's a sculpture. Can't look at it. There we go.
A bit of a strange face for an angel.
I was hoping for more than that. Alright, move the
Approach old
planks.
wooden planks. You feel a draft. Behind the planks, you see a narrow crawl space leading deeper underground.
Happy now, Proshka?
I've seen this idols, Vasilisa.
You've been in this dugout before?
Yes, but when? Was it long ago? Something is missing. As if one of the passes on the hunter's calendar has disappeared. Add it, and everything fits right into place.
Of course.
The idols have river shells scattered around them.
There's a crack in the idol.
Majestic idols of old are now lying in heaps in this dank and wet dugout. The eerie faces of the forgotten deities seem to emanate a cold draft. One of the idols is missing his carved face.
They're so majestic.
I don't know what more you want from me. The angel? She said it had a weird
Like
face.
a Chut's idol. A bit of
No.
a strange face. Looks like a Chut's idol.
It's not as simple as search the chest.
What am I looking for?
Now, what I now? Don't look at me like that. It's bad for me to.
What chests?
Were they gifts from the people?
Behind the planks, you
I've seen this idols.
You've been in this.
Yes, something is missing. Add it.
Is there something I'm not seeing?
The idols have river shells scattered around them.
majestic idols of old are now lying in heaps.
One of them is missing its carved face.
An old kitchenware.
An old kitchenware. One of them is missing a face as an angel with a weird face. How do these not fit
Bit of a
together?
strange face for an angel.
Is it outside? Help me, Proshka. This puzzle is too difficult for me. You mentioned chests, but there's none I can... There are chests, but I can't interact with them.
An old kitchenware.
An old kitchenware. Are you absolutely certain it's
An
not the
ancient
sculpture?
wooden angel is watching you.
Why does it work now?
You peer into his face, and it looks as if he's wearing a wooden mask.
What changed?
You touch the mask, and it falls to your feet. Its image reminds you of the strange shorts depicted on the idols of the demons.
What changed?
Behind the planks, you see a...
Did I have to go outside? Was that it?
Majestic idols of old are now lying in heaps.
There. I don't know what that was. Ooh. Now that's a boss fight if I've ever seen one. I hope it's not a puzzle fight.
I think I remember. I remember everything.
Oh, is that Proshka?
But look, what's happening to me? That's right. That's how I used to look when they called me Whitey.
Wait. A god in Komi Permian mythology, the name is translated as Northwind.
Hunters used to bring the river shells from the north, and I flew with the all-knowing wind with no rest and no respite.
Roshka, is that you?
Vasilisa, I remembered everything. All thanks to you.
Oh.
Your name was Voipil. Who are you?
I used to be a god, the lord of the northern wind and master of the true people's destiny. Those who lived in the forests of Cherry.
Crazy.
I was once powerful for a time. Other gods came and believe in me dwindled. Thou shalt not worship the idol of Voipil, and thou shalt not devout funeral feasts to him. And thus it came to be.
Makes
The
sense.
lights of altars dwindled, and so did my
Oh, that is some wind. Alright, tell me about the idols.
More idols beneath the church?
Yes, they are. It was my last temple, this dugout. I still remember that woman. Didn't want to lose the old thing. She hid my idols and put my face on the angels. That's how I survived. As a demon, but in a halo of ecclesiastical glory.
Enthusiastical.
Where are the shells?
This is my symbol, my ears. I used to be omnipresent in this area. I used to cool the ferocious flame of the sun with my wind. But that time is long gone. All that's left are these shells. Bones of
Right.
the past, long forgotten.
What will you do now?
I'll stay with you. I am in your debt. It's not like I've suddenly grown in power. The universe has been turned upside down. The gods of all the today's demons. And so did I. When people forgot about me, I forgot about myself
Makes sense.
and lost my erstwhile power.
Just
But
wild.
now my past has returned, along with some of my strength. I will help you, Vasilisa. Who knows what other rebirths can I undergo?
Alright. Will you still be a cat, though?
So it turned out that our Proshka used to be a true demon.
Jesus Christ!
I was not ready for the glowing, floating cat.
Didn't expect that, Grandpa, did you? Perhaps now I'll be the one to tell you to hunt mice.
Unbelievable! I didn't think that such strong spirit would enter your service.
I'm powerful.
I'm glad all the training worked out. Or is it the book? So, now you're going to stay with us?
Well, yeah. I'll live out my cat life with Vasilisa. I found mine, now I help Vasilisa find hers.
Makes sense.
And no nagging about mice. You might be St. George himself, but you should still do your duty. While I still have my teeth, I'm the master of this house.
Don't worry, Grandpa. I'll take care of it. Consider the mice gone.
He just snaps his little paw and all the mice combust or something. Alright, Proshka,
How
what
do
you got to
like
say?
it, sir? What a glow.
I don't know how to address you now. Proshka or Voipil?
Roska it is. I've told you that I'll stay with you until all the seals are open. You've helped me, now it's my turn. I'm not scared of any charts. How can they possibly harm me?
Alright.
What kind of spirit are you?
A chewed one. Permans believed in me in the olden days. My powers have waned. I can catch mice, though.
You're helping me then again.
Yeah, and my power grows because of that. So I won't leave you.
Alright.
You've remembered your past, but won't you forget it all once again?
Yes, you become that what you're doing. If you'll be a Societka for 100 years, then you'll become one. If you wouldn't have reminded me of the past, then who knows? Maybe I would have become a hairy old man then in another 100.
That makes sense.
Enough of this Societka business. When you'll free your guy, I go back to mountains. I will fly around like a free northern wind.
Makes
I
sense.
won't forget a thing that way.
Alright, visitors. Oh, it's this guy.
God bless. Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa.
Why, isn't that groom with his bride?
So, you're keeping your word, Nikolai?
I told you I needed a bride, and with help from you and God, here we are.
The wedding is close. I see you've covered yourselves, as is tradition.
Yes, we needed to have this wedding as soon as possible, so that the Bonics wouldn't drag me back.
I kind of expected them to have already done it.
I understand you have a lot to think about. Vasya, weddings are the least of your worries, but if you can't do it, no one can. You were the matchmaker for me and Nikolai, so you should stand as matchmaker by my side at the wedding.
Alright.
I have no time to give a dowry at a
Oh.
bachelorette party.
Right. The week has passed. The dowry appeared at my house, and what I lacked, the girls from my village helped out with.
A week or a bit longer between matchmaking and a wedding day. During this time, the bride did the weepings, prepared dowry, and said farewell to her friends while getting ready for the wedding.
The main thing is you being my matchmaker.
I can't. I have other business.
God, I don't even get a choice.
It's all right, Vasya.
Maybe it's because I'm sinful.
We have some time. And when the wedding passes, a solution to a problem might reveal itself.
You too, old Igor, come. You'll be our master of ceremonies.
What an honor. To what do I owe the pleasure, huh?
Well, you taught Vasilisa and helped with the items for the bride.
That's right. Well, you see, Vasya, how can you say no?
Who did you ask to be your best man?
Petka, the accordion
Oh,
player.
not him.
He's an old friend of mine.
Ugh.
Fedka? What curse can he help you with? How can we attend such a wedding, Grandpa?
Stop it, Vasya. Fedka will manage. He's a jester, but he
God
can't.
damn it, Fedka.
Besides, we'll be there. We'll help with the evil spirits and Khalduns.
All right. But Fedka needs looking after, so he won't curse the wedding himself.
Thank you, Vasilisa. I brought a gift for you. I think you'll like it, and it should prove useful.
We didn't come only because of the invitation. We need a nowhere's help. My future mother-in-law hired brewers to make beer.
But they quit halfway through. They say demons chased them away. They're beside themselves with fear.
We decided not to approach these demons without you. Maybe it's Bandix trying to interfere with the wedding.
You made a wise choice.
He's certainly grown as a person.
Is the bright side brewing beer?
We decided both sides will brew. The villagers are close to each other.
In Pakcha, where my mother lives, there are some skilled brewers. We hired them. Father is long gone, after all.
I'm expecting some lore about brewing beer.
What are they saying about chorts?
I learned a lot about the making of salt. So maybe we learn about beer now.
Some shadows are being noisy, turning over tubs and whatnot.
See, they're brewing the beer by the river. So I thought that the Aptericha might reveal herself.
The
When's
river,
the
you
wedding
say.
day?
Everyone is invited the day after tomorrow. First is the wedding day, and the next day we're going for a ceremony. Not everything is by the book, but you know how it is.
Weddings. A wedding is one of the transition cycle rites, symbolizing a person's temporary death, passing through the world of the dead and rebirth. For this reason, weddings were carried out in the same time frames as were funerals and labor rituals. The girl received the status of bride 3 days after the matchmaking, the day when her parents agreed on a wedding date and dowry size. Before the wedding feast, she was forbidden to go out, and if guests came, she hid herself in the woman's corner, a place behind the stove. On the 3rd day, she performed ritual crying to say goodbye to her house. On the 7th and 20th day, she repeated the ritual, saying goodbye to her homestead and village respectively. 3 days before the wedding feast, she bid farewell to her friends and the world in general. During the feast, she was not allowed to eat, drink, or uncover her face. Thus, the bride returned to the world of the living only on the 40th day after the matchmaking, following her wedding night. That sucks.
All right, I'll help you. After all, the ceremony is incomplete without beer, and you have your whole life ahead of you.
I read nothing about beer.
Well, come the day after tomorrow then, if I'm the master of ceremonies.
See you soon. Lord be with you.
Lord be with you. Is this the science guy?
Greetings. God bless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we found out it seems like he's evil.
God bless.
God bless.
What brings you here, Your Honor? The stove flap is over there to your right.
Alexander looks around, perplexed.
Grandpa, he's not here about that. He doesn't know these things either. And the matchmakers come without a groom.
Hello, Vasilisa. I was in the area for business and decided to drop in.
Is it the same voice as Proshka?
I mean, I think you'll also be interested in this case I have. They talk about you and your grandfather quite often. You remember that fired short that tortured the girl in Logovo? There's a similar case in the village near Pakcha. It's called Severnaya Settlement.
That's where I'm going to track this chort. So, Severnaya Settlement? You start treating them with your methods. Perhaps I'll drop by.
Thank you. Till we meet again.
Hold on. Fancy some tea? Help me move the table first, would you?
Table? No time. My patients are waiting.
Alexander hurriedly
Suspicious.
leaves.
Alright, let's go. Surprisingly linear path for, 2 side quests. Oh, Proshka's ability got better. Yeah, I want Proshka. It's our only way of getting defense. I think it's approximately the
It's
only
getting
way.
dark. You keep the black book ready. Khaldoons often put their chorts by the roads, as you have already witnessed several times. Soon, you notice someone's burning eyes under the roots of an old fir tree.
Kill. Oh my cow. Fierce. Wolver. Oh my god, none of these are good. The guy on the left is already dead. Oh, they actually are both already dead. Why am I wasted? That doesn't seem right. Whatever. Weakness. Increases curse each turn by... Oh. If I was doing curse, that would be great. What was increased? Style removes negative... I don't know. I'm not using any of these.
Among the treetops, you notice a silent...
Oh, big night.
His figure towers over the trees and sheds a dark shadow on the frozen road. You greet the chort, but hear only loud laughter in reply. A sudden wind bends the tall pines.
Alright. Sounds good.
You find the Izba Alexander told you about without any difficulties and question the locals. As it turns out, the husband of the sick woman...
Oh, it's a fire snake, isn't it?
Your acquaintance is already here.
Classic fire snake behavior. Okay.
These
yeah.
are fish traps. Looks like her husband used to be a fisherman.
In the corner of the Izba stands a solid Russian stove. On the whitewashed mouth, you can see black traces of soot. It's difficult to say who is to blame, a demon or a housewife's clumsiness.
The stove is of central importance in Chierden. It was used daily to cook and to make baked milk and sour cream. It was also used to dry berries and mushrooms for winter. Even the most modern ovens and electric stoves cannot compete with a genuine Russian stove. It provided light, warmth, a place to sleep, and dry boots and clothes. In the Russian north, fireplace stoves were prevalent, built of stone without mortar. In northern Prikamia, brick or clay stoves were common. For some time, stoves were stoked the black way, meaning they had no chimney and the smoke escaped through a special window or crack near the ceiling. In old Ladoga, stove foundations were up to 1.5 meters across. The Russian stove is a complex construction consisting of 25 elements. Children are taught how to stoke it from a young age. A stove bench is a wooden bench for lying down and sleeping. It is built between the stove and the wall, close to the ceiling. The stove was not usually stoked after midnight. It was considered impossible because of the bad backdraft it produced at night. Well, we learned about stoves at least.
The furniture, as well as the rest of the Izba, has fallen into disrepair. It's clear that the woman can't look after the house alone.
You open the
That's a
chest,
big
and are
chest.
hit with a foul stench. Inside lie everyday items of the woman and several linen sacks. It seems they are the source of the smell. You wince in disgust. The sacks contain
makes
horse
sense.
manure, wriggling with worms. These are the gifts of a demon. To cursed people, they seem like gold and prianics. Bed sheets and towels, nothing of interest.
Alright then. Alright. That's the first time we've seen something like that. Ooh, jeez. I think that's it.
Vasilisa, it's so good that you're here.
Alexander coughs and glances at your book.
Did
Interesting.
you examine the sick woman?
Yes. The case is indeed similar to that in the Logova village.
Logova.
The woman is weak, but it's not so bad as that time.
It's still early. The demon only started coming to her. What is she
Coming.
saying about the chort?
There was no mention of charts. You think they're to blame? She says it's a simple fever, but the symptoms are rather strange. I thought it to be anemia and nervousness. She buried her husband not long ago.
It seems strange because it's not a simple sickness. She can't tell because the demon has some power over her.
What should we do?
The snake doesn't appear often in the beginning. We'll have to make it. If she tells me about it, it will surely come. It's late. It will try to kill us.
Right? I won't stand in your way.
Alright, let's kill a snake. Let's switch to our big fight deck.
Let me be. I need to rest. The fever won't let me be.
They say you became a widow. Oh, Jesus Christ, may he rest in peace.
Yes, he died, but I'm managing.
Sometimes dead husbands come back from the afterlife. Have you heard of that?
What kind of story is that? That sort of thing never happens. Lord have mercy.
Don't try to be cunning with me. I've seen all kinds of charts, and I can sense the walking dead from a mile away.
If this is just a normal fever, we're kind of an asshole here.
Phew, witch. What could you know about me and my Vasya? You know nothing.
Maybe I'll be able to convince her if I pretend to be her acquaintance. So, what did her husband do? Perhaps he was a fisherman. Looks like it. There are fish traps in the corner.
Oh, I should probably get my book out. I mean, I was able to remember that, no problem. Is this the right section? I can't read any of my... Oh, yeah, this is the right section. God, how do I keep losing? Oh, there it is. There's my pen. Alright, we're good to continue now.
What do you mean? I know you through my godfather. He used to go fishing with your Vasily quite often.
He won't be fishing any now. He's dead.
He's dead.
Go away. You and your groom let me rest.
She still doesn't believe me. How can I convince her that everything's not so simple with her guest? You think your Vasily brings you sweets? Take a closer look.
Jesus! What have you done, witch?
I know who is to blame for your sickness. If you want to live, you must tell me.
All right, I'll tell you, but don't you tell anyone. My husband didn't die. He still visits me in the evenings. But he told me to keep quiet. People won't understand.
Classic.
You hear the sound of scattering sparks. A fire chort, familiar to you, emerges from the stove, and it immediately turns into a human.
Again with your plots, witch. Don't interfere with my business.
You want to kill me? Didn't work out for you last time.
Ha! Kill? I have another purpose. You stopped me here, but I'll find other creatures.
Classic fire snake.
Not so fast. You can't hide from me in my Uyezd.
That may be so. That's why you will be busy with my new friends. I won't be back here.
A couple of chorts appear near him,
No.
while he himself turns into a fiery whirlwind and disappears into the chimney.
We can't leave this girl alone, Vasya.
Roshka, why are you in your normal form?
You can catch up with that chort if you don't spend time on these demons. But what will happen to the sick woman?
I don't care about the sick woman.
Run after the fiery chort.
She can die for all I care.
You catch up to the chort in the fields near the village. You read your first Zagavar, not giving him the opportunity to escape into the night sky.
Oh, he's got minions this time? What are you doing? Well versed. No, that's my card. Suppressed. X-Tech deals 1, reduce 1. Okay, yep. Doesn't matter. No, don't do that. Actually, if it's at the end, that's fine. I like how Prosh gets inflicted with waste, even though it doesn't do anything to him. It's very funny. What you doing, Proshka? Owie. Tricked you, I'm still at full health. But even those, like, couple of points of vampirism are really making an impact. That guy's dead. Doesn't really matter what we do. We've won. They can't win in any way that matters. Oh, I am actually losing some health. They're so close to dying. Should I have used Proshka's ability? Yeah. But it's too late now. did it! Choose a page, add an effect firm, one immediate. Let me choose instantly, bypassing Zagavar. Removes page from the book till the end of combat. Choose a page and add an effect. Firm one. Oh, yeah, we want that one. Yeah. Well, worst eloquence.
Stop, witch! Don't destroy me! Don't let me burn! Take
Die!
me to your service. I will
Oh,
curse
yeah, I'll do that.
people at your orders.
Now you're talking, Snake. In my service? Very well. I need power.
You're mine now.
Thanks, witch.
Oh, but I can't send him right now? Am I gonna have to suffer the negatives? No, it's useless. Yeah, I want that in both decks. I mean, once we get back to the house, I'll just fully replace the Scorch sheet with Karusha. Interesting.
Ahead, you see a long snake moving slowly along the path. You come closer and realize that it is a throng of small worms intertwined like a rope. Their silky skin glitters in the moonlight. They move together towards their unknown wormish goals.
Viador is a Kuldoon. Oh, this is a long one. We had a Kuldoon in our village. Viador was his name, an old bachelor. People were afraid of him. Kuldoons are like that. They'll cure you one day and cripple you the next. If they don't like you, they're sure to put a curse on you. They had no other option. The church won't leave them alone. Viador lived next door to a nice family who never wronged the old man. They would bring him eggs for Easter and canvas to make a shirt. They even fixed his porch one time. Viador took a liking to their young son, Igor, and took him on as an apprentice. He was a shepherd, you see. Taught him how to handle cattle, recognize bird calls, and read animal tracks. When the boy came of age, and it was time for him to take a bride, his sweetheart didn't pay him any mind. The neighbors came to seek Viador's help, and he told them, "I know of your trouble, and I'll help you." He put a small incense pocket around his neck, with what looked like a grain of rice to the touch was actually army worms. They were magical, but in a good way, meant to protect. He also took a simple ring, not gold or silver, that had pebble for a stone, and whispered out of the ring, "Oh, my lords, Cosmas and Damien? Forge a marriage for them, a strong one, that lasts until their hair is white and his beard is long." Igor gifted this ring to his sweetheart on Yuletide, when unmarried young people make merry, and on Pentecost they were wed. Viador was the best man and sat at the head of the table. That was I take the
You
worms.
carefully gather the army worms inside a small bottle. Soon they will dry out and become a good addition to a spell or herb.
Okay. Alright. Just wanted to make sure I can't go home. Because I quite like to send this chart off.
You notice the pale heads of the drowned looking out of the water. They are almost certainly waiting for a careless victim to drag under. Realizing they were spotted, the undead lazily hide beneath the water. You hide nearby, and the drowners soon return to their spot. You open the book and read the first Zagavar.
Oh, I'm still on my boss set. That's not great. We'll make it work. It's fine. Oh, my health is not looking good. God, how was I getting so much health last battle? I think I attacked the left guy too much. Ooh, what are you doing? Decomposure. Owie. Alright, remember to eat some herbs after the battle. Choose a page and add an effect. No, I don't care about that. Healing herbs, don't care about that. Take 2 pages. I don't care about either of those. Eat herb. Oh, I can send my chart right now. None of it suits his... Idle... No, yeah. Oh no, I can't send it now. Alright. Eat herbs. Right. We'll get up to like 35. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Switch decks back. Oh, I did I am on the right deck. We just happened to not get any cards we needed. Alright. Ooh, a fair! You'll play cards for infinite money.
At the crossroads of 2 trade routes, you see the annual fair.
Yeah, we know what the annual
players
fair is
are
like.
carried away by a game of Durak.
Alright, I don't have to have a friend. Oh, yes we do. The peddler. Fuck. Alright. Spades. Oh. For once, the peddler isn't tracking me down. I might be the one dragging him down. Yeah, I've lost. Ah. I don't know why the game is so much harder
By a game
when I have a friend. Remember, hold on to your spades. Clubs, clubs. Blah. Ow. How do I have no cards to play? Well, let's unload my sixes. Why can't I play the third 10? I don't know. Life is like that sometimes. Alright, we've broken even.
The players are carried away.
I'm gonna win big. I believe. Spades. We got one spade. No. I'm not gonna back him there. I'm holding on to my spade. Of course. God, how did he pull that off? Alright, 50 coins profit. We can afford to keep playing.
The players are carried away by a game of Dura.
Diamonds. Ooh. Not the best hand, but whatever. Making me use my diamonds right off the bat. Well, I gotta take them. God, God, I wish it would sort my cards properly. We want to hold on to diamonds. So play your 7s. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. God, the number of games we've lost because I did it the wrong way around. You tricked me. Why could I only play 2 kings? I don't know.
The players are carried away by a game of...
Alright, we've broken even again. Not a great hand. The only doubles we have is 7, and we don't want to use that. Damn it. Nah, we've lost. Why will it let me play the 3rd king now? It's a mystery. Okay, a draw counts as a win.
The players
Alright, we've made a profit. Oh god, why is my phone battery so low? 40% at this time? I think we're gonna have to call it early because of that. Should probably stop playing cards in that case. That was a waste. I shouldn't have thrown that out. Vasilisa's turn. Yeah, I'm out of clubs, which is suboptimal. Hopefully someone plays a 10. By someone, I mean the peddler. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you.
The players.
Alright, we're up behind. Oh, wait, I said we were gonna stop playing cards. Alright, peddler, what you got?
You'll be as healthy as a boar.
As healthy as a boar, I know. Do we dare? A fourth one? I'd quite like some decompose. But I doubt I have anything for that.
What kind of wisdom do you possess?
Bizagovars. Useless. Actually, I guess eloquence does matter now that we're switching cards up. We'll keep an eye on our battery. I'm getting a new phone, but I'm not sure it's going to be capable of solving this problem.
At one of the izbas, you see a late-running Vichorka. It may be worth stopping to listen for a while. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
I'm not sitting and listening to the song again. Cool. It's kind of a bop, though.
Life goes on as usual in the sleepy Pakcha village. The peasants have returned from their work and fill the village with hearth fire glimmers shining from tall windows. The shop is still open. The peasants answer your questions with enthusiasm when they learn that you are the knower matchmaker they have heard of. According to the villagers of Pakcha, they seldom encounter wonders in their mundane life. Everyone laughs at the men who were brewing beer. Supposedly, they were so carried away with their work that they saw the devil himself.
Knower matchmaker. Kulduns were always invited to weddings as the best man. In our village, Kulduns were also matchmakers. One time, the parents of a groom sent their neighbor to ask for a bride's hand. He went there at midnight, taking care to walk through vegetable patches. If anyone noticed him walking over it, the wedding was sure to fail. The moment anyone learned of a wedding, they put the evil eye on it. There would be a family, but no happiness in the day-to-day life. The Kuldun predicted the wedding from curses in the evil eye. He also knew to avoid saying too many words, and only Kuldun knew the right words. He knocked on the door, and the host let him in. He sat on the bench by the door and put his mittens in the corner, even though it was summer. The girl's parents immediately took the hint and put their daughter behind the stove. The Khaldun sat behind the table and said, "We have a ram, and you have a ewe. Should we bring them together?" The parents refused, even though they were willing. They refused a second and even a third time. Then the Khaldun realized he had not asked for permission to enter. He stepped across the main beam regardless. He walked backwards out the door, taking his mitten with him, and knocked again. The second time he did everything properly. The parents agreed, and the wedding took place the next month. Got anything helpful? No.
You whisper a prayer and catch your breath. You easily find the home of the peasants who brewed beer, but their izba looks empty. You look into the galbets and see a man who is putting crosses on vials and barrels. He jumps when you call out to him.
Christ almighty, what are you scaring me for? I nearly died.
I knocked, didn't you hear? I'm here about the wedding. They asked to bring beer.
We couldn't cook the beer to the end, you understand? The bride is a chort in disguise, everyone knows that. So some of them sharp-tailed visited us. We barely managed to escape. With God's help, I'll bless the ingredients. We managed to brew the mash, then added hops to the cauldron. Everything with God's words, everything proper. A pound of hops and a pound of malt. And then a demon showed up. Lord have mercy.
What is mash?
Tell me about the demon you saw.
That's one thing the game has never explained to me.
Someone cursed us. That must be it. Looked like a lump of meat that kept glaring at us. So we ran. Left everything there. We prepared part of it, but we're too scared to go there now.
So you brewed everything by the book?
Everything as it should be, with prayers and according to the recipe. First, the girls came to us from the bride's side, tried to put out the fire. Then, later, closer to the evening, a man came along. And at nightfall, it all began. The bride's cursed, so the devil showed up.
Makes sense.
What man?
I don't know. Didn't have the chance to look at him proper. He stood for some time in the distance, and then left.
Did you brew by the river?
Right. Wait, you're going there now? This late? You'll be killed.
No, I'll be the one doing the killing.
It's all right. I have God's word with me.
I have God's word
the
with
devil
me.
will have to retreat.
Well, God be with you. Go to the east of the last Izba. You won't miss it.
See ya.
Gonna brew some beer. Gonna brew it right. That's all. That's the whole song. I'm not a singer. Also, I don't like beer.
It's quiet in the brewing area. Too quiet. You anxiously look around. Evil spirits definitely had something to do with this.
Herb. Ooh, break her. That's
There are
nice.
some barrels filled with beer that's already been brewed. I think that if I'm able to chase the evil spirits away, the brewers will be able to take it. Here's where the mash was cooked. There's some left at the bottom.
I expected to get some mash. She
Here's
scoops it
the
up with a cup.
firewood that the brewers prepared. You take some firewood.
Sure, why not? Ooh, herb. Remove status curse.
There's some dry grass around here. It can be used for kindling. You take some dry grass.
It's all coming together.
This cauldron is full of partially brewed beer. You feel an evil force hiding beneath the black surface. This is where they light the fire for brewing beer. You add some firewood. Now you can light the fire. You put some dry grass under the cauldron. Now it will be easier to light the fire.
Gonna cook this chort out.
You light the fire and take a step back.
Gotta boil the devil out of it.
A spirit shows itself above the cauldron for a moment. but it soon disappears beneath the oily froth of the beer. The fire is extinguished by the spilled beer. Could a larger fire expel the Chort?
I feel like I lit a pretty big fire. Maybe I need to collect more
There's
firewood.
some dry grass around here. It can be used for kindling.
Why can't I? It's not letting me take some grass. Give me
Here
more
is the
logs.
firewood that the brewers prepare. You take a greater amount of fire. Here is the fire.
I'm taking even greater? No, okay. I just had to take wood twice.
This is where they light the fire for brewing beer.
It's not often the game requires you to interact with the same thing multiple times.
Now the fire will burn brighter than ever. You light the fire and take a step back.
Now we boil the hell out of it. Oh. Now that's a boss fight. And of course I've got the wrong deck equipped. By the looks of it, it's one that defends, which is good for us. Burning blood. What are you doing? After each use increase, they also do waste. That's my thing, my guy. Oh, decomposure as well. I mean, I'm certainly getting his waste up faster than he's getting mine up. But he's also got like 3 times the number of hit points I have. Decomposure and waste. I can hold off on eating a herb. I need to take these out of the deck. I don't know why they're in there. Alright, just need the one that removes waste. Alright, I don't have one that removes waste. Nope, there it is. Peter's Cross. Active status, double curse. I don't need any of those.
The curse falls to the ground as a repulsive ball of foul-smelling wool. This chort was created by a Khaldun. But who would wish harm upon Nikolai? You send the brewers for the intact beer barrels and return to the Izba.
Mysterious.
Later, I called some men from Brakcha after I chased away the chort. They took the barrels with the cooked beer. Everything that was left in the cauldron was gone.
Many such cases.
So much good beer wasted.
Looks like some Khaldun got involved.
Looks like it. Well, they're lucky to have you as a matchmaker.
You also keep your eyes peeled around Nikolai. Who knows?
I will. Many Khalduns like to ruin weddings. You know how it is.
Yes, and the guests are helpless. If you ruin a wedding, you can ruin the entire lives of the newlyweds.
That's all right. Just be attentive. You will protect them.
Right. I shouldn't expect any help from Fetka.
Fetka.
We'll manage even without Fetka. All right, we need to go.
Hang on, I got stuff to do. I have a life outside of you, you know. Alright, we got Strife, Mind, Strife, Mind. Strife, wherever, Strife, wherever. Alright, send you there. Send you there. I want to edit my book. Waste. Increase the number of origin you're bringing. I think I'm gonna make that my default, but we do need some more damage on gate. That might combo. Yeah, we need some more black keys. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, I might take these out. That one's fine. That's allowed. Alright, black keys. Not that one. Not ones with... Oh wait, no, do we want that one? Maybe. Sure, we'll take a second of those. Firm. Sure. Bloodburn. I guess maybe locks would actually be helpful now. We'll workshop it.
God bless Vasilisa Feodorovna.
God bless.
God bless.
Bright sent for you. She doesn't let anyone touch the banya. Says you're the only one who can.
That's right. Tell her I'll be there soon. Get the decorations ready.
All right, I'm going then.
And I will go to the Nikolaevs to help prepare their procession. I'll be with the guests this evening. Be on the lookout. Don't forget about demons while you're looking out for Khalduns. Who knows who's mixed up into this?
All right, Grandpa.
God, sleepy tired today. Oh, thank you.
I've fallen ill. Have fever of sorts. Look, my arms are all withered. The day's near when I won't be able to hold a plow.
What did you expect? Weren't you the one last year who got drunk? Climb the Church of the Trinity and knock down a bell from there, eh?
Yes,
Sounds like he deserved it.
it was I. I come to you for repentance. Vasilisa Fyodorovna, heal me, please.
Healing's not really in my wheelhouse. I mean... Which one's the evil one here? Punishing an evildoer. One could argue that's good. But healing someone who damaged... I'll heal him. Why not?
I'll do something about it. One doesn't deserve to die because of this. Here, sit by the stove.
Okay, it was good.
You whisper
Oh, well.
several healing Zagavers, and the visitor feels better.
Losing one of my sin points isn't gonna do anything. We got 538 of them.
Oh, thank you, mistress. I won't squander this chance.
Alright. Not even gonna pay me? Ham Chunger. Is that the last book you read? Alright. To the wedding.
Thank you for coming, Vasya. I've been crying the whole night. I have no strength left.
As you should.
That's how it is. If you want a good marriage, you have to wail a bit.
I know. But it's not that simple. I won't miss the Abdiriha much.
This way you'll get a taste of grief and cry, but your marriage life will be sweet.
Yes, we need to go to the Banya soon. Decorate it properly. No one knows these rituals better than you.
That's true.
All right. Go cry about your hair. You can comment without me.
I will leave you a red ribbon.
No need. I'll manage.
Thank you, Vasya. I'll go then.
Well, to decorate it properly, I need to place birches along the path and tie ribbons around the banya. Time to get to work.
Of course. Herb. Before any of that, Herb. Pick up the herb. Less free, not very helpful.
Here are the decorations for the banya. Satin ribbons of different colors. You take the ribbons from the chest. There's nothing of interest left in the chest. Some birch branches lie here.
Look, it made me interact with something twice before. I'm never gonna trust again. Are there any more herbs I've missed?
Beautiful. It will also keep the bride safe.
But don't
I'm truly a master.
I have to put the ribbons on? Ooh, herb. Ooh. Exactly what I needed. Let's talk to the banya.
The old banya reminds you of the Abdiricha. You chase away these gloomy thoughts. There's no need to go beneath the bench here. You're just decorating the walls. You are thinking about what color to decorate the banya.
Is there a wrong choice? Red. I like red. Oh, that... It looks like it's bleeding. Hello, strange barrel.
The barrel jumps from side to side and sways as if it were alive.
It's the accordion man, isn't it?
You call out to the barrel. A boy's
Oh,
head
that's a boy.
peeks out of it.
Well, witch, today Petchka the witch hunter will expel you from this wedding.
They got that grade 4 recorder sample.
Witch hunter? Stop blowing the flute. I'm here to help the bride.
Right, as if I'd believe ya.
Please be so funny if it lets me kill the child.
The boy starts to torture his flute in a severe manner.
If he doesn't stop playing, my head will explode.
Oh, it's working.
I can bring him around. And the Khaldoons can help too. Oh was it that the bride and groom appointed me?
I am the matchmaker.
I did the matchmaking of the bride from the Bannock. You think I saved her to curse her wedding?
Why did that give me a chore?
All right. I believe you.
Is this kid a chore?
I heard that the Khulduns curse weddings. I'm here to protect it.
What have you
No,
heard
it's just unclear how I got a chore.
What have you heard about Khulduns?
Do Khulduns fight each other? One invites a Khaldun over, and he turns out to be weak, like you.
Wow, what's wrong with this kid?
What are you whispering there?
Nothing. So then comes another Khaldun, a powerful one, and curses everything he sees, the wedding and the first Khaldun.
I'm gonna kill this kid. The border between worlds is open during a wedding, and so it becomes important to protect the wedding from curses and the evil eye. This was the task of the Khaldun, who often served as the groom's best man. He protected the wedding cortege on its way to and from the village and prevented the interference of any evil Khulduns. The rite concluded on the second day of feasting. During it, men usually acted out a mock christening and a mock wedding.
Have you heard about Bannocks here?
I have. They grabbed the cursed and flay their skin, and the bride lived with them, they say.
I'm writing down Edka on my kill list. Edka. You will not see the light of heaven.
Is she an evil spirit too?
No, she was rescued.
So, a powerful Khaldun helped her?
Yes, I went with the groom.
You wouldn't manage without a groom, I bet.
God, what's this kid's problem?
So, you think I can't manage? Will you help me to guard this wedding?
I can. Together, we can do it for sure. Defeat the Khulduns.
Alright, see ya.
Me to lead the bride to the banya.
I'll look after you, witch. Let's deal with it peacefully, alright?
After the preparations are made, it's time to...
Hey, why did they make him so antagonistic?
A crowd of people has gathered to watch the ritual. Everyone wants to hear the wailings of old and have a look at the decorations. You sweep the road in front of the bride so that no cursed items will be trodden upon.
Oh, right, that was only the first one.
You warn the bride that guests from her side might show up soon. Shorts sent by the Abdiricha. You're right. As soon as the fire is lit in the banya, a demon appears.
Oh, pretty cool looking. Really feels like that guy should have the most health. Whatever. Oh, boop, boop. 6 plus the 6 that comes from there, so that's 12. Alright, that one's dead. Did those the wrong way around? Alright, there we go. I only took 2 damage, that's not bad. Oh, our vampirism isn't gonna do anything anymore, is it? That might have been a mistake then. Not the end of the world. Eloquence. That can actually be quite helpful.
After you catch your breath, you wash the bride while speaking the ritual Zaga verse, and then help to get her in the wedding dress.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that card in my deck. Satanael. Got more keys. Wait, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, we have one more key than we do pages. But several of them are destroyed after I use them, so that's fine. Probably.
Carts with wedding guests have already started to arrive at the yard. There will be a wedding gathering this evening, so there's going to be quite a crowd. Nikolai is here, as well as old Yegor, the master of ceremonies, and the groom's relatives. The moment the guests enter the yard, the mother of the bride brings her daughter out.
You came! Jesus, so many people.
Well, we came, yes, so greet your guests.
No wind and then a gale. No guests and then a swarm.
Greetings, Igor.
I'm always saying that.
Master of ceremonies.
Howdy! Soon we'll make you completely human.
Greetings, noble best man, my loyal friend.
Well, as they say in Sheridan, bonjour!
I hate you.
Greetings.
You're on the kill list.
Betrothed.
Greetings. See, I'll fulfill my promise very soon.
Oh well, the evening won't start by itself. Time to drink for the bride.
Fedka. Actually, I'll write down the whole name. Alright, he's on the kill list.
Don't go ahead of the cart. When the master of ceremonies tells us to, then we will start.
Come on! You're too ceremonial. They do everything quicker in the city.
Right. And the people there will lose what's left of their souls soon. We'll start this wedding proper, as it's supposed to be started.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't be angry, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. Igor Yevlampich.
Well, we're gonna have to be quick, right? 5 minutes. Green. Bobbit worm! Oh, thank God. Trade for 2,500. I'm so glad there are regular bobbit worms. Oh, that's lovely.
I have no insurance.
Alright, we're gonna take the shortcut through the cemetery again.
Eat my dust.
Okay, we can still recover here.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Okay, we can't recover here. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Would be to send you a letter of encouragement, woman. So yay, woman, yay. Go, woman, go. Go, go. Never give up, never lose hope. And while I don't make much, I'm sending you the wages I've earned lately. Just doing my part. Hope it helps. I'm really sorry I had to send this card, but I guess that's the price of fame. Take care. Thanks again, boss. From Beto.
That absolutely destroyed my voice. Cool, 10 rupee profit. Right, time for serious mode. Kaylee can attest to that as one of our most recent recruits.
Oh!
Well, Rachel and I just found an archangel. Is that so? We'll have to look into this.
Where did you go, Mario? Wah! Wah! Huh? Luigi? Wah! Oh, it's Luigi! You finally made it! Oh, joy! Thank goodness! Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you won a mansion, and he never returned. Then, when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts. And I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I don't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip.
Leave it to me.
Ah! Thanks, Luigi. You made my dark, stormy night.
Okay.
Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please save my young daughter. I beg of you, here I stand begging. I hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay.
Try and hit this pole.
Yeah, we definitely need the Hawkeye to shoot the pole. I think I'm aiming at the wrong pole. Oh fuck! MLG Pro!
Whoa, you hit it. Thanks, Rachel.
I mean, I think I'm getting better at Goron driving. Oh, look at that smooth.
Daddy, I'm cold, Daddy. Where's my daddy?
That's smooth. No, give me my money.
Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green?
Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes.
They like the dark, and now they will get you.
Now you're in for blah.
Look like you ready, boy. May you wander lost in darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Oh, here they are now.
My money. Oh my god. What?
Oh, we finally did it.
Motherfucker. That guy fucked my mother. That's why I hate him so much.
Yes, Iker, you are correct. I never realized that sailing could be so rough. But this was my decision. I can't let little air sickness slow me down. Oh.
Enrique, are you going to be alright? Well, looks like this is going to be a long trip for Enrique. Don't worry, Enrique. Once you get used to sailing, you won't get sick as easy. I'm sure you'll be okay.
That reminds me, amiga. If you ever get the urge to return to Keelhull Key, just say the word, okay? I'll send you to the island faster than the fastest winds blow, compadre. Comprende?
Yes, yes, you giant skull. Your time is in the spotlight is on. Get over yourself. Ahem! You pick up the beast. And let me fry. Alright, so where are we going? We're just gonna drop down from above. And drop. Come on, that happened. You saw that. That should have counted. That should have counted. Oh. No, don't equip that. Give me my knife. Oh yeah. The whitewashing beam. It's a bold move there. God, it just won't stand still. Bing bong, fuck you, dick. Alright. Perfect accuracy. Power.
Here it comes.
Oh, come on, come on. Home run! And that's baseball.
Are you kidding me, man?
That's baseball.
It's power-up time, son.
Oh, there's no way they pull it back now. You can't pull. You can't. With 3 points up. Whoa. The ant titties are back. It's lovely craftsmanship. Beautiful. The cat's not going to have anything useful to say. Oh, yes. Oh, let me look at that more. Oh. That's beautiful. Can I shoot the eye? Does that do anything? Oh, I wish it would blink. Or, like, cry out in pain. And so the matter of the ghost was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted to have all of his paintings returned that he used the treasure to build Luigi a new house. Oh, that's shit. Oh, that's shit. Got that shit. How did I not get better than D? A gangly old man's voice.
Hey! It took you guys long enough to get here.
Hey, it's good to meet you. Your voice, right?
Gilda told us you need a crew. We're here to report for duty. I'm Brabham. If anything's broken, I can fix it. I'm the greatest engineer that ever lived. That's a nice looking ship. If you want, I can get it running smooth as ever. Crank it up a few notches. Give it some more power.
I'm Ismail. You want something built? I build it. You know when you want something built? I build it anyway.
My cousin Mike, he was part of this study into artificial tracheas. Oh, he did not do well. But, you know, it was kind of made up. They well represented him in the documentary.
So the other day, I saw Lopez gazing longingly at a photo of Princess Peach. You may want to put a cork in it, man. I tell ya, the look on his face when he was mooning over that thing. Lord Bowser!
Well, I'm dying to hear the rest of your hilarious story, Mr. Comedian. Do share.
Oh god. Yeah, I did not aim that right. 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 This is not going well. I'll go so far as to say this is a bit of a disaster. Don't look at me. There we go. I missed.
And, in fact, cannot speak.
That cube just ran away. You all saw it. We got it on film. My cube ran away. I've never felt so abandoned.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition.
Stop! Let me go!
You pathetic little sea rat.
Wow. Rat-phobic. Like, I get why people make porn of God of War and Lopunny. But Goodra? What's so sexy about Goodra?
You just might have to get around a few security fences though, trying to keep the giant human-eating rats out.
I'm glad to see we're doing well. You know, most fantasy stories, they forget to mention us. You know, you watch, say, the 300 and you go, oh, what happened to the rats? Are they eating humans? Ooh, iron. Lord of the Rings? How many rats are in that? It's one of the reasons why The Princess Bride is such a classic, beloved piece of fantasy. Because you get to see the rodents of unusual size. You know what's going on with the rats in that setting. And I think really that's what people want from fiction. Big rats.
Ah, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now I promise I'll go easy on you. So you do as I say, okay? Right. Now first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain.
I'm off schedule for like a half day. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. Okay. I'm not even mad. See, it's because I wasn't mad. The game showed me mercy. God, Aika might die. She might die-ka. Well, she is a die-ka. Oh, what's that chart? Don't get greedy. Get greedy. Get greedy. 20,000? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck, man? That's how you do it. Wop, wop. Where is this shrine? So you can stop beeping at me. Oh. It's there! There we go. God. What a chunky bitch. Okay, 26.
Oh my god, 26 letters? Amazing, woman. I'm so impressed. Seriously, woman. I've gotta tell my mom back home all about this. She's a woman. I just gotta. I got a favor to ask you, woman. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the letterbox for me? Thanks a lot, woman.
This should work.
This should work.
It can miss? Why can a crystal miss? Why can a crystal miss? A healing item should not be able to miss. Unless Rizan doesn't do what I think it does. I did just assume I know what Rizan does.
This should work.
This should work. It's doing the animation. Yeah. Why can it miss?
Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death?
I would have chose to die. That's just me. Stop! Let me go!
You pathetic little sea rat.
Wow. Rat-phobic. Kaylee can attest to that, as one of our most recent recruits.
Oh!
Well, Rachel and I just found an archangel! Is that so? We'll have to look into this. Oh god. Yeah, I did not aim that right. 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 This is not going well. I'll go so far as to say this is a bit of a disaster. Don't look at me. There we go. I missed. Green. Bulbit worm! Oh, thank God. Trade for 2,500. Oh, I'm so glad there are regular bobbit worms. Oh, that's lovely. A gangly old man's voice.
Hey! It took you guys long enough to get here.
Hey, it's good to meet you. Your voice, right?
Gilda told us you needed a crew. We're here to report for duty. I'm Brabham. If anything's broken, I can fix it. I'm the greatest engineer that ever lived. That's a nice looking ship. If you want, I can get it running smooth as ever. Crank it up a few notches. Give it some more power.
I'm Ismail. You want something built? I build it. You don't want something built? I build it anyway.
God, it just won't stand still. Bing bong, fuck you, dick. Oh. The ant titties are back. It's lovely craftsmanship. Beautiful.
Aha! Where did you go, Mario? Wah! Wah! Huh? Luigi? Wah! Oh, it's Luigi! You finally made it! Oh, joy! Thank goodness! Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you won a mansion, and he never returned. Then, when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts. And I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little. And I don't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip.
Leave it to me.
Ah! Thanks, Luigi. You made my dark, stormy night.
Wop, wop. Where is this shrine? So you can stop beeping at me. Oh. It's there!
Yes, Aiko, you are correct. I never realized that sailing could be so rough. But this was my decision. I can't let air sickness slow me down.
Enrique, are you going to be alright? Well, looks like this is going to be a long trip for Enrique. Don't worry, Enrique. Once you get used to sailing, you won't get sick as easy. I'm sure you'll be okay. Oh, what's that chart? Don't get greedy. Get greedy. Get greedy. 20,000? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he finally did it! Motherfucker. That guy fucked my mother. That's why I hate him so much.
Would be to send you a letter of encouragement, woman. So yay, woman, yay. Go, woman, go. Go, go. Never give up, never lose hope. And while I don't make much, I'm sending you the wages I've earned lately. Just doing my part. Hope it helps. I'm really sorry I had to send this card, but I guess that's the price of fame. Take care. Thanks again, boss. From Beto.
That absolutely destroyed my voice. Cool, 10 rupee profit. Okay, 26.
Oh my god, 26 letters, amazing, woman. I'm so impressed, seriously, woman. I've got to tell my mom back home all about this. She's a woman. I just gotta. I got a favor to ask you, woman. I'm still new here, so I'm...
Well, that took about 1,000,000 times the... Bleh. 1,000,000 times longer than it should have. Alright.
Unharness the horses and get ready.
No excuse. None your business.
As you say, Igor Ivlanovich. As you say. Come here, everyone.
Could you be a bit quicker, old man?
Come. You'll get what you're due soon enough.
Oh, we're gonna kill him. I feel like talking... Oh, I was gonna say talking to the bride will progress things, but...
Everything is quiet at the moment. There are no Kulduns around except for you and old Igor. I'm keeping my eyes open. If I notice any chorts, I'll tell you.
Chorts? Regular people don't see them.
Wrong. Anyone can see a chort today. Have you heard about the carts with no horses? Who moves them if not chorts?
While I know that chorts spin the grindstones.
And who's pushing a cart if there are no cattle? Chorts! Who else? And then there's another thing. The locomotive, for instance. Oh! And have you heard about Peligraph? Recently in Solikamsk, the Peligraph chorts made such a ruckus. The peasants pulled down Peligraph. It's a sort of nobility that they have a the graph. They got the graph.
I've heard something about Pele the Graph.
Be on the lookout. Pele the Graph himself may show up.
I don't think this kid knows what he's talking
If there's
about.
any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring bad luck. If it's bare wool, the procession might not be able to pass at all. You inspect the floor, but you don't notice any cursed artifacts.
Hey, Grandpa.
With this friend of yours. I just don't get it.
I really don't know who I need to talk to progress.
He's alright. A funny guy. Anyway, I want to speak to you about something else. We need to guard this wedding. Notice anything?
Right. Instead of Fetka. But no. Everything seems proper.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give any curse a chance to settle.
Have you sensed anything wrong?
The horses were reluctant to go when the procession was leaving the gates. I whispered a bit, and it sort of improved. But these things don't happen without reason. Why don't you have a look? Maybe with your powers of sorcery, you'll be able to find something.
The entire ground is made of wool.
I don't think the Kulduns will show up. They're scared of you. Have been for a long time now.
Could be. So we won't sound the alarm yet, right? Besides, what's a good wedding without a Kuldun duel? There was this event in my youth. I was the best man and guarded the wedding. A disgruntled Kuldun showed up. They hadn't invited him, you see?
Yeah, if I was a powerful Kuldun and they didn't invite me... Cursed.
So I gave him a good cursing. He was sick for an entire week after that. But you should look for a curse anyway. We don't want you to be sick.
There was once a Kuldun who served as the best man at a wedding. He guessed all the riddles they posed him. The priest had already performed the blessing, and the couple began to walk over to their guests. However, there was some kind of filth at their feet. The Kuldun wiped it away at once, and asked the couple to walk backwards to the priest. Only then did he allow them to join their guests. Filth is a kind of evil eye. In Russian, the word filth and quarrel sound similar to one another. He realized that there was an evil Kuldun among the guests who hoped to spoil the wedding. At the wedding feast, he noticed a Kuldun from another village. He lifted him up and made him stand on one leg while the others celebrated. A dog of a man, the evil Kuldun whined for mercy. "Let me go, for God's sake, don't shame me." The best man answered him, "Let this be a lesson to you."
Did you teach our accordion player any words?
I did. And he whispered them correctly.
I hope he doesn't mix anything up.
He's gonna mix them into a song.
What could he possibly mix up? I'll look after him.
See ya!
Later, Grandpa. I'll have a look around.
Remember how I taught you to spoil weddings?
Of course I do.
Well, try to find some wool or bean sprouts. You need to dispose of them if some chort left them behind.
All right, Grandpa.
All right, Grandpa.
So that's
Hey,
how
Bride
it
Mother.
turns out to be. For so many years, I've been raising a log, and my daughter was suffering from demons.
God, many such cases.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How did it happen? Forgive me, Lord.
Your child wasn't growing, so why didn't you visit a nowhere?
I called a doctor, and he said that it's a kind of a scientific disease.
All diseases come from demons. Why are you listening to doctors? Be glad
Classic
you got
science.
to us.
Oh, I don't even know how to thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. My daughter will do well with such a matchmaker.
Are you happy with the groom?
Oh, we couldn't hope for better. Practical, has served in the army. What more could you wish for?
That's
Your daughter is an enviable bride.
I myself couldn't have brought her up better. Lord forgive me, but how could you say that she grew up with demons? No one would believe it. And such a dowry. Even I got a belt, just like my daughter's. I don't know who sent it, though.
See ya. Wait. Bad sign. Write that down. 'Cause that belt was made by the evil witch lady. Not me.
Well, Vasilisa, we've been through fire together to end up here.
Wait a little bit. This feast will get pretty fiery soon.
Vitka, how are you doing after that night?
I don't quite remember what happened, Vasia. I only know one thing. If it wasn't for you, the feast would have been my last. I won't forget it.
It turns out you're like a mother to everyone here.
Weird thing to say.
Hey, Kola, prepare your coins. We have a song for you.
Hey, hit it! Petka, let's have some drums!
New song. Hey!
Khaldoons often throw in a pod with 9 peas to prevent horses from passing. You search the haystack, but don't feel any cursed artifacts nearby.
Are we sure there isn't some kind of a werewolf? Yeah, I think the bride is all that's left.
Magical bride. The others usually say goodbye to their home. I learned about this only recently.
You had a chance to see it. Not every cursed one has that chance.
That's right. But you'll help me if something goes wrong?
I didn't save you from a demon for nothing.
Thank you, Vasia.
You're mine now.
You may go on your way.
I really feel like I've missed something. Maybe I meant to. Maybe I was meant to inspect something twice.
Be on the lookout.
Alright, telegraph.
If there's any cursed wolf...
That's the same. Alright, let's go.
You may go on your way.
Wait, which way is option? These are optional. I nearly messed up.
You look into the pantry near the haystacks and see a ruffled silhouette of a Susietko. He seems to be deep in his thoughts, and he doesn't notice you.
Greetings, Susietko, kind host.
Oh my, you scared me. Witch, I get rid of you this very instant.
Wait, I'm the matchmaker. I'm helping the wedding, not spoiling it.
Ah, I see. I thought you won on the cursing sword. I failed to notice in time. I think I saw something the other day, but it wasn't quick enough. The shadow escaped.
Writing down shadow. In brackets, not hedgehog.
I thought that there was no Susietko here, and that the changeling lock drove you away.
Oh, that was the case. The changeling was strong, so he escaped to my relatives. It was only recently that I could come back.
Makes sense.
Are you happy with the bride?
Oh, I am. I forbid though, as I couldn't keep her away from the curse. I don't have much power in the banya.
Whom did you see? Tell me in details.
A man was rummaging around the haystacks.
Man rummaging around haystacks. It's probably Science Boy. Right?
I searched the yard,
gotta read
but I
the thing.
couldn't find anything cursed.
Wait, do I have a level up? Yeah. Do I want that? It seems a waste of a point. I don't care about cheating in the thing. Show price reduced. Increase the number of items to be used by turn. More money? None of those are helpful. Yeah, draw an extra order. That's helpful. No points. The ominous con. Once a young Colton came to a wedding. He's never even read a book, but he's quite talented. He sees an old Colton sitting in the place of honor, helping himself to treats, and asks him, "Why are you wearing that fancy hat, gray-haired one?" "And what business is that for yours?" answers old Colton. "Or do you think, Greenhorn, do you have more knowledge than me?" "Of course I do," answers the young man. "Well, if that's the case," answers the old man, "why don't you pour us a glass of vodka?" That being done, the old Colton whispers something over the glass and says to the young man, "Here, have a drink." The young man does 3 somersaults, takes the glass, and drinks it down. "Now you have a drink," he tells the old man, pouring another glass. The old one drinks it, and at once sticks to the ceiling. The young man takes a whip and begins to lash the old man. The old man screams bloody murder, and his sons start begging the young man to let him go. From then on, no one's seen this old Colton at weddings. I don't really know the lesson there. Don't assume that someone younger than you is weak? I don't know.
He did well. And no, I could tell straight away. He had a frog and a smart face, not like yours, a typical village face.
Wait, a frog? So he was a merchant.
He was wearing a frock, you say.
Devil knows. He could play tricks on my eyes better than you. He sneaked up to me and grabbed me by my fur. But that's all right. I had seen enough by then. Take a look in the morning. You'll find it.
The Susedka advises you to look in the lining of the chest with the bed sheets, which are to be brought into the house of the groom.
Alright.
I need to go, kind Susedka host.
Very well. See you soon. See you soon.
It turns out the room is noisy because several men decided to kill some time by
Cards,
playing
you say?
cards. They are so immersed in the game that they fail to notice you.
Cards, you say?
Hardly anyone visits this part of the house.
It's just that and the card players?
This is no place for a girl.
Hey, wait! What are you blabbering about?
Do I know Samson?
Come in, Vasilisa.
Well, he knows me.
Shh! She's a witch.
Oh,
A Noah.
I stepped on their
Shut
line.
your mouth. She'll curse you.
God helps. Samson, you're working on the Zemskaya station, right?
Well, welcome. Be our guest.
Silence, you fool! That's right. From the Urolka station.
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances? The bride's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
And I turned out to be a matchmaker. Do you play cards?
Yes, madam. Would you like to join?
I never turned down the chance to play cards.
I'm going to hell anyway.
That's all right. God is merciful. Sit right there, under the icons.
I'm definitely going to hell. Alright, I have to work with Samson. Hearts. Not a great hand. Why couldn't I play? Is it because they're the same suit? I don't know how it works that they can be the same suit. Vasilisa. It's not letting me play it. Oh no. Alright, come on, Samson. I believe in you. Come on, Samson. God damn it, he's gonna lose it for me. God damn it, Samson. Blah.
So, want to play some cards?
I'm not walking away with a loss.
That's all right. Sit right there, under the eye.
Don't ruin this for me again, Samson. Ah, bad hand. Unfortunate. Oh, that was a close one. Come on, Samson. Oh, I guess maybe it's because he selected I take. Like I can no longer play more cards. No, because that always happens. Owen. Come on, Samson. Samson, you gotta be able to do this. I don't know how he did it. I think he must have played it and then...
So, want to play some
cards? And ended really quickly? I don't know.
So, are you familiar with the bride's parents?
Her father, when he was still alive, traded salt.
Oh,
He'd
classic
often
salt.
visit our region. I told him lots of made-up stories, but he told me a true story about his daughter.
I've heard that those who play cards at a wedding will be dragged to hell by demons exactly a month later.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
One of the card players runs away from the table in horror.
Looks like there's room for me now.
What are you scaring us for, Vasya?
Who knows? Maybe I'm not joking.
The card players exchange looks.
That's what I would do if I was a knower.
Don't mind if I do.
That's all right. Sit right there. Under
All right. If we win, I'm walking away. Not a great hand. Oh god, they're immediately bullying him. Yeah, they got a strong opening. Ooh, free sixes. Quite like to hold on to my 9, but... Ooh. Okay, making him take there was well worth it. Alright, Samson, you're on your own. Come on, Samson. What is your last card, man? He's gonna lose. Oh my god! Samson!
So, want to play some cards, Vasilisa?
Don't mind if I...
That's all right. Sit right there.
Alright, I gotta stop getting myself out so quickly. I've gotta carry him. God, not a great hand. Oh, come on, go faster. I'm gonna hold on to those. We've only got one of them. Play your 9s.
God, maybe I should have invested in the cheating power. Alright, we've broken even. I'm walking away. Have we broken? I feel like we've made a profit at some point. Where did I get 900 money from?
On your way.
Oh. Maybe it works differently than I think.
Finally, after the prolonged greetings of the foreign guests, the ritual of drinking to the bride begins. The bride brings wine to everyone, and the guests sit in the traditional order. A dinner is served that consists of many dishes: jellied minced meat, meat soup, fish pie, and calf's head. These are only a tiny portion of all the dishes served. The whole week before the wedding, the bridesmaids and the bride were preparing wailings of grief. Now it's time for songs of praise and glory. Before continuing the feast, you decide to stretch your legs and walk into a decorated room.
It's nice to see them making the kid sit on the floor. That's where he should be.
And she has the blackest book. And her eyes. A true Satan. She looked at me and I sort of froze. She wanted to set her jort on me.
It's true.
But then I told her, I'll hit you so hard.
What did you tell me?
Ah, sweet mother. Oh, Jesus.
It's me who's going to hit you hard. Or should I send my chort on you?
Oh, Vasa, don't curse him. He was a fool. Don't be strict with him. He used to tease me too when I was with Proshka.
Oh, it's her.
I know that you're good. You should be called a witch doctor.
Akulina, was it you who I cured of Ikota?
Why is her nose weird? I guess it's like my nose.
It was me, Vasilisa. Thank you, mistress.
This chort has no business sitting as an Ikota.
Ikota.
Proshka is doing good now. He's traveling with me.
So, he's helping you. Who knew it would turn out so well? This is my friend, Piotr. He's very good with his
No, he's not.
Well, it is what it is.
If you tell any more stories like that about me, you won't have any limbs to hold that flute. Got it?
Got it.
God, it's nice to see him have some humility.
So, how are you doing without Proshka?
Oh, I couldn't be happier. The chort doesn't speak from inside me in a scary voice, and the other children don't make fun of me anymore. Thank you, Vasya.
How's your patrol doing? Noticed any more Khaldun's?
Everything's quiet. I'm on the lookout.
Cool.
Do you like the wedding?
Oh, it's pretty, and the songs, and everyone is dressed so nicely.
That's rubbish. But Nikolai's uniform looks great. I bet he has a gun at home.
Oh, when I grow up, I'll cry my eyes out, and then I'll live happily.
Ah.
The neighbors of
What's up,
this
big guy?
are lying face down on their plates, snoring.
Do you think I bored them with my talking? Oh no, that's not the case. In all of Perm Gubernia, there's no man more dashing than me. Well, if it's about carpentry or drinking. Anyway, in all the rest, I'm afraid I'm not that good.
Okay.
So your axe feeds you?
Yeah, I recently put a blockhouse in Anbor. I'm often hired in this Uyest. It's funny I was paid as well as I should. I can build whatever you can think of. A boat or a church. My tool is always with me. My loyal axe here.
Interesting.
So no one can beat you at drinking?
I can drink 5 bottles of vodka right now, believe it or not.
Sure. I mean, losing an Adam's head or 5 gold isn't gonna matter.
Zagavar, you use an herb and offer a bet.
What, I used an herb?
Why not?
Wait, am I trying to outdrink him?
One cup after another, and you don't.
Ah, okay.
The carpenter soon gives up and falls beside his neighbors. You take your winnings.
Alright.
Vasilisa Fyodorovna, God be with you. I know I didn't believe you outright, but I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I don't know how to thank you. Take some sour cream from our cow.
Ooh.
Oh,
I do love some sour cream. What's up, bridesmaid?
Oh,
Vasilisa, the bride told us about you.
Such a man she got herself, right?
Hush! Do you want to curse her?
Me? I can't curse. Here, Vasya will prove me right? But what a man, a soldier. Maybe I should get dragged away by shorts?
How does the bride have a friend? I guess they made friends quickly.
Thank you for helping me. I understand that you got this friend quite suddenly.
That's basically what I said.
That's all right. She's a fine girl. Feel like we've known her all these years.
It's a pity she didn't show up earlier.
Aren't you afraid that the bride used to be a changeling?
What's there to be scared about? She's ordinary now.
Would have been really funny if she went, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Things happen in life. It wasn't her decision to become a demon. Such was her fate.
The only one to blame here is her mother.
Oh, she's also suffered her fill with the changeling. God is forgiving.
That's fair. See ya! Any secrets around here? Nah. Feast.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not continue on without your approval.
Continue the feast.
The feast continues, and each of the guests is honored with a song of glorification. After each song, it is customary to thank the singers with some money. Your turn comes. The song begins, "Ty kняжна наша сващенка." When the sound of the choir dies down, a girl with a tray approaches you.
Sure. It's a time for generosity.
The eyes of the performers grow wide with surprise. Your generosity is momentarily praised in a song. At the end of the feast, a ritual dish is served. Selyanka, a large baked pudding with eggs. Nikolai deftly cuts a piece of pie and gifts his mother-in-law the customary coins. The feast will go on until morning, but old Yegor convinces you that tomorrow is the most important day. The traveling of the wedding procession to the wedding ceremony. You go home to have a little rest before dawn.
A little sleepy weepy. A nappy wappy. Alright, shorts, who's done? Alright. Alright, so we've got animal, fire, weather, animal, calamity. We got a weather. Fire. Animal, calamity, animal. Animal. Calamity. Oh, I think that's the first time everyone has gotten what they're good at. We got no new spells to buy.
God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I came for you, Vasilisa. I'll get you to Pakcha. And you, Yegor Yevlampovich, will get to Vilgard. Get ready. I'll wait for you at the gates.
I thought for a second she was gonna be my companion for this sorry, my ally for this section. No, she's not. Would have been funny, though.
You reach the bride's Izba with the light of dawn. The changeling girl sits under the icons and starts a long ritual of saying farewell to the maidenly headband. The bridesmaids chant, "Uzhyasyaduka, Maladyoshенka." The bride hands out red satin ribbons to everyone. The bride gives the prettiest one to you. The ritual drags on, and the guests have yet to arrive. The sounds of the last wailings quiet down close to the evening. The bridesmaids begin dressing the bride in the wedding gown, and you decide to look once more for cursed items in the yard while waiting for the guests.
I mean, we don't really activate the vampirism anymore. But it's a difference of 3. Yeah, it's... I think the vampirism is theoretically better.
You go down into the yard. It looks empty and grim without wedding guests. Not surprising. This roof was home to an evil spirit for many years. You jump from a sudden rustling. You think you heard it coming from one of the haystacks, but which one? There was some noise coming from this haystack. Or was it that haystack? Two dark figures emerge from the shadows.
First one.
Aha!
Ugh.
We've caught a witch!
Oh, it's Vasilisa.
This isn't a fairy tale. What if I took you for an evil spirit?
Sorry, Vasya. We were trying to ambush an evil Khaldun, not you.
Someone has been here for sure. We've been watching all night and saw it. He sneaked in and planted an Ikota on the wedding.
Oh, Christ in heaven! Not an Ikota.
It's alright. I'll protect you. Khalduns have no business cursing weddings.
I think it's this kid. I think he's the evil one.
What Khaldun did you see?
He sneaked in at night. Satan himself, I swear by God.
The gates opened by themselves, and the Ardensteels were flying around.
It means Chorts were moving it.
And he himself didn't look like a Khaldun. He was dressed as a townsperson.
He started to whisper. It was so fast and so frightening. It was so dark, we almost couldn't see anything.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Stop whistling.
This flute must be good against the Khalduns.
So he ran.
I mean, it's good against
We
me.
decided to change our hiding spot, in case he'd be back.
I hate the sound of that flute.
And you came.
What did that Khaldun do?
He whispered a lot and did something with his hands.
Wedding spoiling. It was considered a taboo to not invite a Khaldun to a wedding. It was akin to not inviting close or distant relatives. People were afraid of Khalduns and generally did not want to take this risk. If by chance or for some other reason a Khaldun was not invited, there was a good reason to fear the consequences. This fear is well depicted in the painting A Sorcerer Comes to a Peasant Wedding, by the Russian painter Vasily Maximov, a member of the I'm not trying that group. It was believed that there are many magical ways to spoil a wedding. For instance, a Khaldun could set newlyweds against each other, put a spell on the guests as a prank or with evil intent.
I think he was scattering cursed items.
We'll help you find them, Vasya.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Alright, if you want to help, go right ahead. Petka, look in this haystack for a peapod with 9 peas. You, Akulina, look in that haystack, and I'll search the yard. All clear?
Clear. You likely won't find it without us.
All right, Vasilisa.
No, it's Petka.
Found any pods? Or anything suspicious?
Oh, not yet. I definitely will, Vasilisa. Wait a bit.
Alright. Ugh, Petka. Where are you? That's not where I told you to look.
Well, have you found anything?
Hold your horses. I'm still looking.
God, what a rude child.
You closely inspect the floor. To your horror, you find a patch of burned dog hair. You remove it with a Zagavar and throw it away in disgust.
Pub.
Beer. Leftovers from yesterday.
Chest. Where they keep the bedding?
The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the Izba. You cut into the lining and, to your horror, find something furry inside. You find a dried bear paw that emanates dark sorcery. You hide this new artifact in your bag, as if against your will. The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom. Suddenly, Petka calls out to you.
Well, of course it was Petka.
I found it, I think.
I too found some traces of the curse. You and I both have some. That's a lot. What do you have, Akulina?
Oh,
well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any.
I found some, Vasya. Also a pod.
Quite a few curses. Powerful Khaldun is involved here.
The children look at each other worrisomely.
Give me those pods. Who knows what else is our enemy capable of? A curse? Will he summon Chorts? A mortal threat.
Can I use the pods?
Jump from the southern knock at the gates. The children run inside the house, screaming.
Ugh. What? Why wasn't this line voiced?
After several minutes of bargaining, you open the gates.
Go get your bride upstairs. I need to speak to the Master of Ceremonies.
You seem alarmed, Vasilisa.
I found so many cursed things right now. Someone powerful is trying to curse this wedding.
You tell old Yegor about your discoveries.
You can stop the wedding now.
But why? Wait, I'll tell Nikolai.
Old Yegor forcefully grabs your arm.
Can't handle it.
Hold there. Do you want to spoil their wedding? If you stop the procession right now, their whole life could go sideways.
Yes, but what if we're stopped on our way down the aisle? No one knows how all these curses turn out.
That's your task, Matchmaker, to guard the procession against it. If it stops, then yes, only God knows what will happen. Don't bother the betrothed. Do your job, and I will do mine. We'll teach Fedьka some zagovors. He may learn something yet.
All right, Grandpa.
Let's go. We need to bless them on their way.
All the guests gather in the Izba. After the blessings of Nikolai and his bride, the procession departs to Vilgort, to the Church of the Trinity.
Makes sense. That's what I would do. I really don't know how this is going to lead us to a werewolf. I'm sure it'll come together. Come.
This girl sure is lucky, right?
Yeah, same girl.
Yes. If you can return from another world. She wouldn't have done it by herself. We helped her. So is the case with the other dead. They can't get back by themselves.
So Kolya wouldn't pull her out without you, right?
Without me or Grandpa, unlikely.
You know, I've been thinking. In a way, you also pulled me out from the grave.
And you never thanked me.
If you didn't come that night to the pothouse, Shurts would have killed me.
Yes, I think that's how it happened.
I've heard what the girls in Vilgard have been saying. That you didn't want to become a witch. But you did become one, right? And so I've been thinking, you did it to help your betrothed.
Why would you think that?
You and your grandpa are taking me for a fool, but I see
But
lots.
damn it, why is he so smart?
The dead men can't go back by themselves, right?
He's meant to be dumb.
I visited lots of evening gatherings. I saw how much you loved him. So I think you decided. Vasya, stop this nonsense. Nothing good will come of it. You brought back that girl, but she never died. She was kidnapped, right? I was quite close to being dead. But she betrothed.
Quit running your mouth. You don't understand anything.
Okay, just kill him.
Wait, don't be angry. I'm not joking.
Hit him with a curse.
I came close to seeing the afterlife. There's no coming back from there. And your Chorts constantly beg you for a walk, right? So how many people have you cursed already?
Not so many.
Millions.
What's next?
I'll never
Sooner or
stop.
later, they'll get hungrier and hungrier and start dragging our souls to the grave. I've listened closely to many stories. Your Chorts will also drag you to hell, along with who knows how many peasants.
Don't judge Khaldoons by the old wife's tales. I'm keeping my Chorts in check. You're saying my Chorts will be the death of me. You can know my fate, and you don't know his fate.
That's right. I don't. But I decided to make my own fate. You have your fate.
He pulls out a knife and tries to
So
stab
that's your
me.
fate. Maybe it wasn't a trick. But I have it differently. You remember how I stole from the shop? It wasn't the first time. I've done lots of similar things.
I shouldn't have helped him.
I think maybe I should quit this kind of life. Start a household. I know it's not as fun or exciting. You saved me. So I wanted to ask your advice. You were nowhere after all. What do you think?
Kill yourself.
Well, Fetka, I've always told you to abandon your life of pleasure.
Right, I'll try. Old habits die hard. Next thing you'll know, I have my own household.
You better remember these words of yours.
I will. I'm not old enough to have a bad memory.
Fetka grins and flings the reins. Pakcha village is surrounded by mist, and the road to Vilgert lies ahead of you. You think that if someone wanted this wedding ruined, he wouldn't be stopped this easily. You look around anxiously and prepare for the worst.
God, this wedding is taking forever.
The winding path lures you in with a damp mist and mysterious shadows. What spirits hide behind them? Soon, you get to Cold Creek Ford. Yours and the bride's carts cross the water with a splash, but the third cart isn't so lucky. One of the wheels hits a stone, and all its passengers fall overboard. You look around and notice demon eyes in the dark. Fetka gives you a questioning look. What should you do with the rest of the guests? You hop off the cart and open the black book. Fetka passes the reins and hops off too. You need to depart as soon as possible so as not to fall behind the wedding procession. The musician tries to help fix the cart, but you have something else to deal with. A swarm of chorts flies out of the darkness.
Kill. Alright, only 3 of them. Have we seen more than 3 enemies in a fight before? That guy's got the most health. Alright. So they'll all be hit with 6. So that's them dead in 2 turns. I hit you with that, so you'll be dead in 2 turns. Dead in 1 turn. Dead in 1 turn. I think dead in 2 turns. Oh no, you'll die in 1 turn. Yeah! Choose a page in the book and add a gesture. Double curve. I don't really want any of those.
Is finally fixed, and you quickly catch up to the procession. The peasants didn't see the chorts, but they noticed you whispering Zagavur.
God, I'm just hemorrhaging sin at this point.
Book with respect.
At this rate, we're not going to exceed 1,000 sin by the end of the game. Oh, nightmare scenario.
The wedding train reaches the shadows of the gloomy trees of the Crooked Forest. Strange sounds escape the evening darkness. It appears the mysterious Khaldun cursed this road as well. Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left.
What? The text and words were opposites. Well, left is left.
You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness, and you see some moonlight above the road to the right.
Left is left.
Suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, you don't recognize the last fork either. You arrive at another fork. The road to the left lies through a thick forest, and to the right, you see a clearing amongst the trees. This road goes back, but it is overgrown with firs. You don't notice one of the branches, and its needles pierce your skin. You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness. You arrive at another fork. The road to the left. Finally, the forest is behind you. Vilgurt is close, so you decide to take a break.
That was stupid. Left is left. They lied to me. This Khaldun is clearly very evil.
Crossroads look unfamiliar. You feel as if you have entirely lost your sense of direction. You can't tell north from south. It's as if you are standing at this crossroads for the first time. You decide to resort to sorcery. You quickly whisper the words of the Zagavur and listen.
One's It's the wrong one. Mythological and pagan worldviews view the future as predetermined by destiny. This is why one could glimpse the future from divinations. During calendar holidays, when the borders between worlds grew thin, sorcery was considered to be especially effective. In a place of transition such as a crossroads, sorcery might become even more reliable. Thus, at a crossroads at night and during Yuletide divinations, one could hear hints regarding the future. Sounds of a woodcutter's axe told of a coffin death was constructing. Oh, of a coffin death was constructing, while the sound of jingling bells told of a fast approaching wedding. You hear the sound of a bell from the left, sound of an axe from the right, and a mournful wail ahead. Okay, so we go left. Sound of bells.
You chose the right way.
No, I chose the left way.
You make no mistake
left is left.
in choosing the road. This task is right down your alley. The road to Vilgurt passes by uneventfully, and you have a chance to rest. Looks like this is the last piece of the road to the Church of the Trinity.
Alright. We did it! I knew it was you. I didn't trust you for a moment.
Vasilisa, stop the procession!
Alexander, we can't! It's a bad omen!
I suppose I can hide it now. No time to argue. I intend to curse your wedding procession, and I'm willing to see it through.
Are we gonna fight on Cartback?
What? Are you telling me that everything you do is based on science?
I can leave it be, but only if you give me the book.
Kill.
I can't give you the book, you know that!
Then it's the only way. Defense toi!
Defense toi? Yeah! Battle on Cartback. What are you doing? 2 attacks? Oh, right, it's a Zagavur battle. I didn't care about going second. This guy wouldn't know what hit him. Unless one of those things... he had like 2 symbols under his thing. Why are you showing me kill him? Oh my god. 34? And it's only gonna go up. Summons more evil spirits. Well versed. I can tank the damage. Sure, use the thing. Alright, yeah, we've won. He's not gonna pull this back. Gorgeous.
Vasilisa, and the guests will be safe.
They have nothing to fear. I'll protect the wedding.
Oh, he got rid of a bunch of his waste? How did he do that? I might actually be in a little bit of danger.
I don't want to hurt you, Vasilisa. Not if I don't have to.
You've been lying like the devil himself, and now you want me to believe you?
He's only at 54? He's healing, he's blessing. Completely absorb damage from the next free enemy attacks, that doesn't matter. Alright, he's dead next turn. He's dead next turn. I don't know how he got rid of some of his waste. It's a little worrying. We've managed to kill his wimps. His wimps? His imps by accident.
Not if I stop you first.
Get wasted. Yeah.
Alexander's driver notices that his master is weakened and strikes the horses. The carriage drives away. With horror, you realize that his last Zagavers weren't directed at you, but at the procession. The horses lose their footing, and the first carts overturn with a terrible crash. The world around you turns into a cacophony of screams, both animal and human.
Nothing I could have done. Oh, a werewolf? Werewolves? Yeah, it tracks.
Alexander's curse hits the weakened wedding procession and slices through it. Some of the wedding guests turn into wolves and run into the forest. Others have lost consciousness or are injured from the crash. You notice old Yegor and run towards him. Several Zagavers later, and your mentor comes to his senses.
Grandpa! Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush, don't whine. There's no time to think about that right now. First, we fix the wedding. That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
How will I find them? Even my chorts may not be able to find the cursed.
Alexander, you fool, you've only made me more powerful.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will track them. Find out who's missing and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedьka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special herbs, cookies, tears.
Ooh, we get to talk to the
Leshy
Leshy?
in the forest, in the Leshy's domain. I think this hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
So Fedьka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing things.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
As you should.
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you at home.
Let's do this. Is that the herb I need? No, just Adam said.
Your friend, the Ikotnitsa, is lying here. Akulina has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt.
Yeah, I like
Akulina
her.
comes to her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
It's worth the Adam said.
Akulina, you're alive. Oh Lord, oh Jesus.
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Your mother will bring you home.
Typical.
Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
Hello?
Thank you, Vasilisa Feodorovna. I'll pray for you.
Did you notice where the wolves ran?
Somewhere in the direction of Pakcha. They hid in the forest straight away. I barely had any time to look. I only noticed that several of the bridesmaids turned. The horror!
Crossing.
I've heard of such things, but never thought we'd witness it.
Khulduns are not people at all. Their souls wander restlessly between heaven and hell. It's no wonder they're disagreeable. They often do more harm than good. They especially dislike not being invited to weddings. One time in our village, a Khuldun did not want his daughter to marry a simple plowman. He needed to pass his craft on to the next of kin, you see, but his daughter defied him. Long story short, the guests gathered in his yard. They were noisy and in a festive mood. The Khuldun decided to have some fun at their expense. He whispered something, and the guests turned into wolves and began thrashing about in the yard, but he had erred somewhat. He forgot to close the gate, and the werewolves escaped to the forest. Werewolves are easily distinguished from regular wolves, for they have red eyes and serve the latter? What's up, Grandpa?
Ready to go back. You can barely stand upright.
Vasilisa, my head is dizzy. Where is Nikolai?
I can't see him. Listen.
He's also been transformed.
Typical.
I seem to be destined to go return to evil spirits.
Don't lose hope. I'll go after him and the rest of the guests. I know I failed at protecting the wedding, but I'll try to fix it.
I mean, I won the fight. What more could you ask of me?
You were right about Fedьka. I should have listened to you.
He's not the one who ruined the wedding. That was another Khaldun. That's all right. I'll deal with him. As soon as I get Nikolai back, you'll make it to the church. I'll set your life straight.
I hope that God will help you, Vasilisa.
God has no hand in what I'm doing. Restless horse. Sub-horse. Said sub-horse.
Some horses have fled. Only the bravest of them all have stayed.
God, it's really temperamental.
Parts have turned over. Some of them are broken.
What's up, peasant?
A wounded peasant girl is lying in the grass. Looks like she's lost consciousness.
She can have some Adam's
thanks
head.
you with a weak voice, but then loses her senses again. At least her life isn't at risk.
Just hemorrhaging sin. Alright. I think we're gonna have to do the rest of that stuff next time. Said that again.
Ready to go back. You can barely stand up. Vasilisa, get up. It's morning already.
Alright, we're gonna have to continue that next time. Rat Self, folks, stay bloodthirsty.